Hello, everyone. Say hi when you pop in. I'm going to get the computer up while I'm waiting a minute. Uh-oh. Well, what is going on? I have my cap blocks on. We're going to do a mixed media. I forgot one thing though. Hold on just a minute. Hopefully we have the letters I need. I'm just going to flip my camera. Hi, Margaret. I'm flipping the camera right now. There we go. All better. Okay. I'm getting you up on the computer now. How was your weekend? All right. All right, so we're gonna do one more Halloween. Hopefully I have the letters I need. It's gonna be like a mixed media, which is like different types of materials. I'm working with wood, metal, fabric. We're just gonna make a little boo sign. Here's the B. Looks like I might have two different size letters in here. Let me see if I can find the bigger ones. Hopefully I have two O's. Well, I have two Q's. If I have to, I can cut those little things off. But let me look, and I'm going to look for two O's. Bear with me just a moment. That's good. I have little O's. I'd rather have big ones. I'd rather have the big letters. Hello. Thank you for joining. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from. Tell me how your day went. If you did anything good or exciting over the weekend. I sat out in the rain yesterday doing a trunk or treat. I don't get any trick-or-treaters where I live, so I thought it'd be fun to do that. Okay, so I don't have any big O's, so we're just going to have to cut those parts off the Q's. Which should not be that big of a deal. see. I broke it a little bit. Maybe I can fix it. I've had a headache today. I hope I'm not getting sick. Well, I was able to I cut the outside off fairly well, but the inside is giving me issues. My little thingy is too wide. I have some I have a nail file that I'm going to use to like sand this down a little bit. There we go. Do you guys have any plans for tomorrow? Are you passing out candy? Do you get trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood? I have some candy just in case, but we either don't get anybody or we only get 1 or 2 knocks on the door. When my kids were little, I always loved taking them out trick-or-treating, but I missed being able to be home and pass out candy because I like seeing all the kids coming to the door. But by the time our kids quit going out, you can't hear me? I have my thing in. Can you hear me now? Okay. I shut it off and turned it back on. Maybe I usually just leave it on all the time. Maybe it needs to reset or something. I don't know. Okay. So I have that O. And we're going to use one of these. I have a little ghost from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use one of these. And let me get this stuff out of the way here. We're going to use some of this fabric. It's a table runner. And it has like, it's like a spider web table runner. I'm just going to use enough of it to cover this wood pumpkin. This wood pumpkin cutout is from Dollar Tree as well. And then I have this metal guy here that I'm going to take the stake off of it, and I'm going to paint over this picture. It says give thanks on it. But I'm going to attempt to pull this off here. It came off fairly easy. This is also from Dollar Tree. And we're just gonna fix her on up and make her look real pretty. I am gonna paint this. I wanted to paint it like a metallic silver, but I can't find any. So I'm probably gonna use a dark gray and then put the silver stickles on it. I'm gonna put this over it, but I want it to like be shiny through that. So let's just get started with that. Let me find my gray paint here. Actually, I think I'm gonna, well, no. Sorry, I have a dark gray. Well, this is called neutral gray. I guess I'll just do it the neutral gray and then put the stickles on it after it dries. And maybe the darkness from the background will make the stickles shine better. But this is going to be covered up, so it doesn't have to be perfect. This is an old brush, and looks like the bristles are falling out. If you're new here, welcome. I am Becca, and you're here with me at Beck's Craft and Spot, Tattered and Torn. If you see the red live button, I am live at this time. If it's not there, then you caught me on the replay. And if you could just hashtag replay so I know you're here, I would appreciate it. I just figured, I know I told everyone Thursday that I was going to start Christmas tonight, but since tomorrow's Halloween, I figured and I have been doing fall stuff. I just figured I'd do one last Halloween project, and I just thought of, I knew I had this stuff. Well, actually I wanted a round background for to put that pumpkin in, the metal pumpkin. I wanted a round background, and I do have this fall sign that I could have used, but I didn't really know if I wanted to, what I want to do with that yet. And then I had this pie pan, but then when I tried to measure the pumpkin to fit in it, the pumpkin was way too big, so I had to come up with a different background. So I saw this plain pumpkin, and I figured I could just use this, I guess. Hopefully it looks cute in my head. I just thought of this today, so there's probably other similar things, crafts made like this. I don't know. I just thought of this today. So I don't know if there's any other ones similar or not. And I'm just going to dry this real quick. Okay. And this is what this looks like. It's not perfect. It's not covered 100%. And I'm just going to put the stickles around the sides and around the bottom because that metal sign is going to be in the center, so there's no point in putting them there. And this is just like it's just glitter and a gel type stuff. Let's see how big this is going to be. Takes up most of the area, so Okay, so let's see if you guys can see this. I've just put it around the edges. And hopefully we'll be able to see it through the piece of fabric that I'm gonna Mod Podge on here. But I'm gonna dry this real quick again. And I am going to, let's see here. I'm just going to cut this. Because I'll have to cut around it after I Mod Podge it on. And you will be able to see the, you'll be able to see the glitter through it. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to lay it on just right. And this brush is really hard. I've washed some of my brushes, and a couple of them are going to have to be designated solely to putting Mod Podge on because they're getting too bad to be able to use to paint. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, my glue dried. I forgot to put the lid back on it. Okay. That is probably way too much. You really don't. You only need a little bit of Mod Podge, really. A little goes a long way. I'm just spreading it out everywhere. Make sure it covers good. Okay. Now I'm going to lay this on here. Well, I hope it sticks. Hopefully it does stick. I might have to tack it down with some hot glue in places. We'll see. Uh-oh. Might need some smaller scissors to get up in and around this. I have some of that spray tack stuff. I wonder if I should have used that. Might have held it a little bit better. But I'll probably do the same thing for a fall craft the Monday of the week of Thanksgiving. That Monday I'll probably do Christmas. I'll do Christmas this Thursday, and then next week I'll do Christmas on both days, and then the following week I'll do Christmas on both days, and then that week of Thanksgiving I'll do a fall craft on that Monday. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep sticking it down or pushing it down, but this is what we have so far. That looks really cool, but you can't see it. Can you see it on the camera? I can see the sparkle through the fabric, but it doesn't look like you guys can see it on camera. So I'm sorry for that. But that's what it looks like so far. And then I also have this little ghost. So we're going to set this pumpkin out of the way for a few minutes. So I'm going to, I guess I'll just use this, I'll go ahead and paint the ghost white. And this is chalk paint. This is Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. And it looks like, thank you. And I'm using the same brush that I just used on that pumpkin. So, I'm kind of able to he looks like he has shading on him around the edges because the gray came off. It doesn't look like you can see it that good, but I really don't like this. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. This looks like a dirty old pumpkin or ghost. And I still have that that chalk paint I made, the pumpkin color, the Waverly pumpkin color chalk paint with the coffee bean Folk Art mixed in with it. I still have it. I've kept it in a baggie, and that's what I'm going to use on this guy. Okay, I just realized that this is a sticker. I wonder if I heated it up if it would come off. I'm still gonna have to paint it because it's leaving a sticky residue on it. I can't believe that whole time. I didn't know that was oh nice, there's a hole in it. That's probably from where I pulled the steak off of it too. If I had some Goo Gone though, it would take the sticky off, but I'm still gonna paint it. I like the matte color look better. But I didn't know this whole time that I had this thing that it was a sticker. I'm just looking, trying to think of, I'm looking around to see if I see any of my, instead of painting this leaf, I thought maybe I could just attach one over this and let the green peek out around it. I have some Goo Gone pens in the house, but I need to bring one out here. I'm not going to run in tonight and get it, but I'm just going to paint over this. Oh yeah, I have that in the house too, but I'm not worried about it because I'm just going to paint over this now. I should have at least taken a baby wipe and wiped it off, because it does have like pieces of paper. Okay, I just had to do that real quick. Hi, Tasha. Thank you for coming. Okay. This is what we have with the pumpkin, and I'm just going to dry it. This is what we have now. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna bring back some of that metal color around the edges, make it look distressed. Just a tad, not too much. Just in a couple spots. Okay. So now, I'll probably, I will probably do the letters in black. Thank you. Hi, Tina. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you, thank you. This does not look like black. This is Pavement by Apple Barrel. Almost black, but not quite. Just getting the edges. Oops. Hi Kayla, thank you for hopping in. We're just doing a mixed media pumpkin sign tonight. And all that means is that we're using a variety of different textures and whatnot. I have metal, wood, fabric. I'm just working on the last letter. And then we should be able to start putting it together. Y'all have a good weekend? Do anything fun? Almost out of paint. Okay, so I'm just going to dry these little letters real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dropped it and I don't know where it went. dropped one of my O's, guys. Where'd it roll to? I'm blind as a bat. It's hard telling where it went. Well, it's probably right in front of my face, but I don't see it. And I don't know if I have any more anywhere. Well, that stinks. Well, let's just start getting it together. I'll probably find it eventually. I'm not sure I have. Oops. Might do a layered one. Yeah, that's right, Kayla. I'll probably just put together what I can, and then as I go through this stuff and put it away, I'll eventually find it. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one. I like this leaf right here. That way it'll just be the one leaf and it'll have all the colors in it. But I'm gonna take this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that on here in the center. I'm going to go ahead and glue the whole thing. I'm going to, hopefully that's in the center. I know, right? That's pretty already. Just with that on there. I'm just putting the letters on now. I really want to know where that other O is. I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't understand why it's just not down here in front of me. Let me go over here and see if I have another bag of letters in this drawer over here. I'll be right back. I'm still looking. I've got trash and stuff underneath my chair. And some bags. I don't know why it would have went to the side of me, but you never know with me. Okay. Bear with me just a second. Still looking. Hold on a minute. Don't go anywhere. I didn't find any more big letters, but I found these are the smaller ones. And that would look funny. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and go back I'm just going to wait and put the other O on later. But I did find my buffalo check beads that we can make the hangers with. I knew I had those, and I was thinking about using them earlier, but I couldn't remember what I had done with them. So I guess it was luck. I guess I was lucky enough to find those. We can use the it boggles my mind that it fell right down in front of me, but I mean, I have stuff down on the floor under this table, so I don't see how it could have went very far. So I will stop. And the thing is I don't know. I'm pretty sure that these probably came from Hobby Lobby. So I'll have to stop there tomorrow and grab some more letters, I guess. But I put the paint back in the baggie. And I'm not going to use these other leaves anymore because I just wanted that one now. And I'm just going to use this. This is a piece of drop cloth, and I'm just going to cut it and then use it to make a bow. Just a rag bow. Well, I'm trying to see what other fabric. Since I found the buffalo check beads, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that as the hanger. I'm going to grab some buffalo check, black and white buffalo check ribbon to put with this to make the bow. I'll be right back. And luckily, I have the small kind, so I don't have to cut it. I have some thick, like 2.5 or 3 inch ribbon. That's buffalo check. I'll be using it for Christmas and stuff coming up. And this is just regular ribbon. It doesn't have any wire in it. I wonder if I have any more. Yeah. It's more strips. I'm going to do probably 8 of each. So that's 3. 8. Okay. So I'm just going to make the bow real quick. And I'm just going to lay these pieces out, crisscrossing them. Okay, and then we'll use the twine to tie it all together. I probably should have used my bow dabra, that way I could have had the string in it and it made sure it was in the center. But hopefully this will work. I just turn it over to the back and put 2 tight knots in it, as tight as I can get. And I'll probably need to put a button on in the center, but this is it so far. I'm just looking at my it doesn't look like my comments are scrolling, so I'm not sure if anybody's talking to me. Hi Kia, thank you for hopping in. Help me out, y'all, and shred the video out for me to your friends, to any pages that you watch, any other pages that you can share. Oh, I said the bad word. Oops. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just going to glue this on here. I'm probably going to put it over here behind the I'm going to put it over here behind the leaf, and then I'm going to also put a button in the center of it. Let me grab the button. Let's see if we can find a good one. There's a big one. A big one with a dark one in the center. Maybe that would be cute. think I'm going to do that. I've got a light one, a big light one with this dark one I'm going to put right in the center of it. Okay. All right. How's that look? And I have all this, well, I'm not going to use all of it, obviously, but let me cut this in half. This came off of something. I don't remember what I made something. I took it off of it. I'm going to see how it looks with these beads on it. These beads, I believe I got them off of Etsy. Thank you. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this through here. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this. I'm going to have to see if I can get this twine. The holes on this are really small. I didn't realize these, oh, and now it's going to get tangled up on me. Well, this isn't going to work either. There's some real thin baker's twine. That looks like came from probably the Dollar Tree. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm going to be able to use. Okay, I got one on. I'm going to put 8 of these on here. This is working. I just hope it is strong enough to hold on to the pumpkin so it'll stay. Sorry I'm so quiet. I get quiet when I'm concentrating. It's giving me a hard time again. Okay, I just need 2 more. I feel like I should have tied a knot in between each one. I put 3 knots in this end so it won't slide. So I'm going to just do the same thing on the other end. Okay. So I have the hanger made now. Just put that stuff out of the way. Flip this over. And I'm just going to oh boy, maybe I have some. Here I have some. I've got my 2 pieces to hold my hanger on. I'm just going to put my glue. For some reason my glue is yellow. I think I've been using the Dollar Tree brand glue sticks, and when they get really hot, super hot, they turn yellow for some reason. And I just trimmed off the extra. So I just trimmed off the extra of the twine, and I'm just going to hold these for a few minutes to let them set. And I am so sorry I lost that other O, but I still think it's really super cute. Turned out really cute. Let me get up here so you can see the glitter coming through the fabric around the pumpkin. I'm trying to get it, there we go. So you can still see it. This is really cute. I think it turned out really stinking cute. Tell me what you think. Send up some hearts if you like it. Without the other O. I will post a picture when I get the other O done, or when I find the other O. And again, everything except for the beads came from Dollar Tree. The wood board, it was the wood plain pumpkin cut out, that's from Dollar Tree. The spider web table runner was Dollar Tree. The metal yard stake was Dollar Tree. The little ghosts come in a pack of 8, I believe. Here's some caps that I had. Yeah, it comes in a pack of 8 from Dollar Tree. I'm guessing that this gingham or buffalo check ribbon came from Dollar Tree. The drop cloth I did get from Amazon, and even the leaf, the garland that I took this leaf off of, came from Dollar Tree. And these beads came from Etsy. They're just buffalo, they're plastic, they're not wood. Buffalo check came from Etsy. But I think it turned out really stinking cute. I love it. So, I'm just going to hop off of here and go in and get ready for the night. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. I will be back on Thursday with Christmas. And you guys have a great week. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.